Good stuff on tap for tomorrow and the next day. Overnight tonight, it's still nice. I mean, a little cool, but hey, 53 degrees, mostly clear, north-northwest wind light, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Heading out the door in the morning, winds will have already shifted to out of the south-southeast, so it's going to feel a lot better than it looks. 56 degrees at 7 a.m. with clear skies and a southeast breeze. It's a sign of improving. You'll step outside and say, okay, it's cool, but it's going to get a lot better. And indeed it is. With south to southeast winds throughout the day and available sunshine, we're off to the races for a great day. 75 degrees, that's your basically mid-valley high temperature, but go on into the upper valley, you might hit 80, 81. McAllen, 80 Edinburgh, 75 though, lower valley Brownsville, 67 nearer the water, South Padre Island. This weekend, here we go. Saturday, what a wonderful day on tap. 78 degrees, an awesome day. But then Sunday, yeah, okay. The winter storm that's going to be unfolding across the country and across the state is going to slice through the valley. And Sunday, temperatures will be dropping throughout the day. So here it comes. Cold air invasion. It starts on Sunday, leads to freezing temperature potential for Tuesday and Wednesday. Wet and cold, that's not a good combination. And a hard freeze possible as well, nestled in there. Winter precipitation, not so much, but the threat is there. And the 3 Ps. It needs to be on all our minds. Plants, pets, and pipes. Make sure we're going to be leaving a pipe dripping and make sure the pets have someplace dry and safe to be. The cold air plunge comes on down this weekend, and that leading edge cuts through Saturday night to Sunday morning, opens the gate for the frigid air to drop down into deep South Texas, and oh boy, will it be noticeable. A high of 78 to 80 degrees on Saturday, and now we're talking 38 on Wednesday. Even Monday, 48. Yeah, it's going to be a slap in the face, that's for sure. Looking at overnight lows, 28 to 30 Tuesday and Wednesday. That's definitely a lot colder. Here's the story there. By Tuesday, enough cold air will continue to be pushing on down into the valley at the surface. That's from the north. So it's going to, despite the cloud cover, overnight, we're going to be looking at temperatures that will be at or well below freezing for several hours. By 8 p.m. Tuesday, you're already there, 30 to 32 degrees throughout much of the valley. And then by Wednesday morning, 8 a.m., 12 hours later, look at that, 28 to 30 degrees. Not good. So anyway, that's the bad news. And despite the cloud cover, I always crow about, oh, good, clouds that'll give us a blanket, no problem. Problem. When you have reinforcements coming in the form of that cold air coming down from the north repeatedly, it doesn't matter what kind of cloud cover you have. It's going to be cold, very cold. And then the moisture slops up over from Mexico. That moisture over the top of the cold air leads us to cloudy, cold, drippy. And then it gets cold enough that the drippy turns to frozen, freezing drizzle, freezing rain. It falls as liquid, but once it hits the cold, cold ground, then it freezes. It goes splat and freezes right on the power lines or the bridge or whatever. So that's why we're going to have to be careful in the middle of next week. Wintry mix, this layer of cold air is going to be pretty thin, and you need a thick layer of cold, super cold air in order to get your sleet and snow. But we could see some patches of sleet in there. 7-day forecast runs you through with once we hit Sunday, it's a free fall into the wintry next week. Get it? That's a look at your full forecast.